Okay, well, let's recap some of those June auto sales numbers that have come out today. GM's numbers were out just a few moments ago. Sales dropped 33.6%, and that was more than expected. Ford actually, though, did better than expected with a drop of just 10.9%. Analysts had expected sales to fall 17%. Ford also boosted its third quarter production outlook to 485,000 vehicles, and it outsold Toyota in the first half of this year. Toyota sales fell 32% in June. That was more than expected. Chrysler sales also dropped more than expected, with sales down by 42% in June, and Nissan sales fell 23%, which was better than estimates. Sales at Mercedes-Benz came in 27% lower, again in the month of June. So let's get some perspective on the industry with Mike Ramsey. He covers the autos for Bloomberg, and he joins us from our Detroit bureau. And Mike, overall, what can we draw from the summation from all of these numbers that came out from these automakers?
I think what you're seeing is on the retail basis, which means when you or I walk into a dealership and buy a car, that the automakers are reporting strengthening sales, at least from earlier in the year. And they're saying that customers are returning to the dealerships. But on the overall, where you're seeing some declines that were unexpected, both GM and Chrysler have virtually stopped production for all of June at most of their factories. So they're not selling to rental car companies, and that really is impacting their overall sales and likely the overall sales for the industry.
And how long, Mike, do you expect that condition to last for these automakers?
Well, you know, actually, Chrysler just started their plants earlier this week, or half of their plants, and so they're going to start ramping up production. I expect that you're going to see some of that result in higher fleet sales next month, and GM, if they exit bankruptcy, or at least a new company exit bankruptcy in a couple weeks, you'll see that ramp up as well. So I think it's a short-term condition. You're going to start to see this production ramp up and fleet sales come up as well.
Okay, so what has pushed, though, Mike? What has pushed Ford ahead, though, of all the car makers specifically?
Ford has had a lot of good news. They are the, as we like to say, the only U.S. car maker not on federal bailout assistance, and that's given them a lot of goodwill. They've also gotten a lot of praise for their quality improvements. Their vehicles are being rated highly for long-term and short-term quality, and they have some new fuel-efficient hybrids on the market that have gotten a lot of positive attention as well. So all those things together, along with solid credit that they've been able to extend to customers this year, has helped them kind of gain market share on the rest of the market and the domestic competitors.
Very quickly, Mike, I mean, people are still losing their jobs. Why are we seeing sales actually rise for some, or at least rebound?
Well, we've seen some reporting this week. Our own reporters have done how the credit situation appears to be improving. So I think that may be impacting the amount of people who can buy cars, is the improvement in credit.
Okay, Mike Ramsey, thank you so much from our Detroit bureau.